guys, Chris from Hot Tech Tips here. It is day 88 and we are about to go yard sailing, see if we can find anything today. Looking for medical supplies, any sort of Halloween decor we can use around the hall, decorating our after party, and just, random things that look good for the haunt. We'll see what we can get into here. So all of a sudden we have some pretty ominous looking clouds. Here's hoping that doesn't cause people to cancel the yard sales. I know of a couple in town. I've seen signs and Facebook posts. That's where I find most of them. It used to be on Craigslist all the time. They're not really there much anymore. I think everyone's moving to Facebook Marketplace just because that's an easy place to find them. But here's one now. Yard sale. I think this is a storage facility, so this could be interesting. We'll see. Well, there was a sign.
44 is Coast Guard. There's no any children on board.
Coast Guard's doing a rescue, so that's what I'm hearing in the background there. Well, there's definitely a yard sale sign. Ah, there she is. Well, I guess I'll just park her right here and we'll see what we can do. There she is. There it is right over there. Well, nothing for the haunted that one, but the guy did have some pretty cool stuff, gotta admit. Had a huge set of antlers, which I was thinking will look cool on a creature or on a headdress, but I think they were just a little bit too big. Also, as big as they were, they're probably fragile, so that wouldn't work out too well. And the price was a little high, but they look cool. He had some swords, had wooden carved Blues Brothers. That was pretty cool. But again, not really a fit for a haunt. But unique stuff. It was a storage unit he was clearing out to sell. So you never know. Storage unit places could have yard sales. Pretty neat. Moving along, see what we can get into next. There's supposed to be a community yard sale on this street. It looks like it might be one house, maybe? That is what it looks like. But again, we'll see what we can get into here. Again, some very cool items, but nothing for me or the haunt. They had a cookbook with a certificate of authenticity that was apparently made by Vincent Van Price and his wife. That's pretty cool. Of course, because it had a certificate of authenticity, they wanted a small fortune for it. Not that I blame them. But it was that and a bunch of Christmas decorations, and most of those were also collector's items, so they were a little pricey. But hey, you never know what you'll find. If I love Vincent Van Price's movies, I'm not a huge collector of memorabilia, things like that. So if I was, I would have been all over that one. Alright, there's supposed to be one right around here. I'm guessing it has something to do with all these parked cars, so this looks promising. Here's hoping. Yeah, there it is. Slide right off over here. I'm not going to park in the dirt like the other car did. But yeah, this looks pretty promising. So this is actually kind of funny. This whole big mess of people is for some small trinkets, a beach chair, and some books. There are no good yard sales today. This is a moving sale and they're not selling much of anything, or they already sold it all, but kind of doubt it with the way the weather's been. So, oh well, we'll keep searching. I'm not keeping my hopes up too high, but we'll definitely try the local thrift shop on the way home. Maybe they'll have something cool. We interrupt this haunt shopping experience for Life Juice. Oh my god, Dunkin' Donuts has a line around the building. Oh, I hate tourists. I don't hate them, but I want my coffee. I don't want to wait in line for half an hour. I guess I can go to Wawa. How crazy is that? Parking lot looks pretty full there too. Oh well. I'll get my coffee some other time. Oh, garage sale. Where does it say? East Timber. Alright, so this one had no advertising other than some signs on the major highway, and it looks like they're doing better than the ones that actually advertised. So, big crowd up here. They did have a lot of signs out though, so a lot can be said for Dayglo Pink signs with large letters and Sharpie. Oh yeah, pretty good amount of stuff it looks like. I'm gonna go down to the end of the cul-de-sac and swing around just so I can get a good parking spot. Does look somewhat promising. But then again, I said that the last 2 times. Well, no luck there. That is a case of a yard sale with retail pricing. They had a very nice tripod I was looking at. Well, not very nice, but decent tripod. Interested in that, but they wanted $25 and it's currently $20 on Amazon. So, well, so much for that one. Another unadvertised sale with a road sign somewhere on this street. Couldn't really read the sign. It was white with very thin Sharpie. I think it said the address was 32. So let's see, that's 14. So we should be halfway there, hopefully. Something if you do have a yard sale, Sharpie paint pens are fantastic. They are absolutely huge Sharpies, and they have a very thick, I don't know what you call it, felt tip to them, and they do a great job for signs, things like that. That's actually what we use on our road sign out front of the home. There it is. Not many people here with a bunch of boxes out on the road, or on the driveway. See what they have. So one slight hazard of yard sailing in the town where I work as an EMT is running into patients and hearing extremely long stories. Very cute little old lady. Apparently took her to the hospital quite some time ago, and well, she was gushing that we saved her life and doesn't know how we can do it, which always appreciate it, but the stories do go on sometimes. So, nothing found there, mostly just little household shelf trinkets, things like that, some clothing, but nothing particularly vintage or eye-catching, so the hunt continues. So this is the local shopping plaza. We're taking a little detour, just grab some McDonald's for breakfast. You see, there was a Cactus Kate's Mexican restaurant that's closed. Giant pothole here. This has been gone for so long I don't even remember what it was. Actually, the first 2 here are that way. Another giant pothole, but this one's been fixed, believe it or not. This was a Chinese restaurant that went out of business. The next business, I don't recall what it was. H&R Block. LabCorp for drug testing, things like that. Nails and cleaners, so we still have those. This was a Fashion Bug that is also out of business. There we are in the reflection, I'll wave. Balance Fitness and Healthcare, that is out of business about a year or so ago. Peebles is seemingly doing okay. Dollar General is doing actually rather well. The store's a little rough on the inside, but it's doing okay. The whole plaza is really based around this Acme, which is your typical supermarket. Acme's their name. Nothing to do with Warner Brothers or Looney Tunes, quite to my dismay. And crosswalk awkwardness here. Looks like an employee trying to chase down a customer with their change or something. Who knows? And there she goes back. Yeah, the Acme store is definitely the only thing keeping this plaza really afloat at the moment. Cut over this way. This was a very nice, well, not privately, locally owned Hallmark gift shop. That's gone. The doctor's office opened up next door to that. Mamma Mia's Restaurante, that's been here forever. Hey, look, another doctor's office, physical therapy. And then closed, really closed, and closed. And hey, look, a bank that is also closed. So that is Cedar Square in Seville, New Jersey for you. This plaza is really on its last legs. McDonald's and the Acme are the biggies. Dollar General's doing okay. Peebles, never been inside. It used to be a Jamesway way back when. But it's an interesting little plaza. I would love to rent one of these spaces and open up a escape room, VR room, a small arcade, something of that nature. However, it would never work here because, one, we have a very seasonal population. Sorry about that. My gimbal is acting up a little bit lately. We have a very seasonal population. Population booms here between Memorial Day and Labor Day. After that, tons of campgrounds right in this area shut down, and that's it. The other reason is this right here is a entrance ramp for the Garden State Parkway. You can see there's some traffic. It's a Saturday morning at the shore. The problem with that entrance ramp is that you can only get on the parkway southbound, which we're on the southern end of the state, and you can only get off the parkway northbound. So unless people go quite a bit out of their way to get to you, they're really not getting to you because of just the way that's set up there. So this little neighborhood, they really need to make that a full interchange. And it could be something, but people, I mean, unless they're coming up from south, which is a much more limited audience than north of here, and then going back home south, they have to go out of their way to come to this area, which is why off-season this area is dead. Most of the restaurants in the area have closed. There is a range back down the road that's open. It's halfway decent. Right up here, you'll see it in the rear view in just a moment. Red Sky Cafe was another very good Mexican cafe that closed, out of business. And it's just a shame. I would love to open some attraction here, but I don't think inns would meet year-round. I mean, summer I'd do fine, I'm sure, but as soon as summer tourist season was over, pretty much have to pack out every year, and I don't think anybody wants to do a 3-month lease in a permanent shopping center, or else those units wouldn't all be sitting empty like they are. Well, just a minute ago the sky totally opened up, so looks like we're done with yard sales for the day. I'm sure anybody that still had things out just took them in with the downpour. So when all else fails, thrift is the way to go. So, just past the center section is their local thrift shop. Open flag is up. Looks like the stuff on the porch might have gotten a little wet, but we'll see. Local community shop, so I'm not going to film inside. But again, I'll let you know what I come up with if we find something good. And this intersection is really fun since the road's technically closed on either side. People don't really care about that. So, here we go. Overall, the yard sale hunt today was fruitless. Thrift shop, on the other hand, the little local church thrift shop, that went well. So let me grab my bag out of the back here. You might already be able to see part of what we got, which is blocking me from the other bag. So I found this very discreet little bag on the ground, and inside is a Minolta. It is 35 millimeter, but it is a very nice, let's see, 28 to 80 millimeter zoom lens with macro. But that's not what I'm excited about. No, far from it. Let me get that recovered. What I am excited about is the Tamron. Let's see. It is a 75 to 300 millimeter zoom lens with autofocus. Now this is a very serious lens right here. Looks like it's currently locked. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That is a picture of the neighbor's inspection sticker. So this is one heck of a find right here. And $15 for this. We'll hop out, and in a moment I'll show you the second half of the thrift shop find. So as you can imagine, this $3 walker, which is in brand new condition, is going to be distressed and have a proper animatronic hanging off of it in absolutely no time. So that was worth everything today. The quarter tank of gas and breakfast for a $3 medical device. That looks great for a scene. Oh yeah.